listening to, watching, hearing, smelling, tasting, and feeling sex, drugs, and skincare. Like and subscribe. Hey, welcome back to Sex, Drugs, and Skincare. Hi.
Sweet cheese.
Sweet cheese. We were just talking about sweet cheese.
Yeah.
And what were we talking about? Sweet cheese is a factor in what? Wontons and...
cannolis?
Cannoli. Yeah. It's cannoli. You're an Italian. You should know
Cannoli.
better.
Well, I don't know. I feel like Chinese probably invented cannoli too, and Italians just took it.
Well, didn't they invent pizza?
Who?
Chinese.
Probably everything. I think they also invented like the noodles. Like spaghetti's not, it's not an Italian thing. It is now, but like noodles were back then. They were a Chinese thing. I don't know what's my point with all this is.
I'm losing. I can't.
Okay, hold on.
I can't hear you because the balls aren't on behind me. So let's turn on the balls.
Okay, hold on one second. If you're listening and not watching, then it's probably because you're driving. So that's all I'm going to say.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah. Can you turn that ball on?
Yeah. You can, and I don't mind. This is intakes, not outtakes.
Oh, I like the intakes.
There
it's
we
like
go.
the carburetor.
Give me a good color though.
How's that?
What color do you like? Guess.
I'm feeling that.
She's feeling the
Okay.
all right.
Cool.
We got it. All right.
All right.
All right. Perfect. It's like it reminds me of like a vegetable medley. It's like, like the, like when you get like the canned vegetables.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
the green, and you always get green, yellow, and corn.
Yeah. I always like the colors of vegetables more than the vegetables themselves.
Yeah.
It like really, really. It's like having like a really like pretty fruit bowl, and I like it so much that I just don't want to eat it, and then everything goes rotten, and you have to throw it away.
Yeah, we do have several bags of broccoli in our refrigerator that need to be
And that's the thing. You buy broccoli with the best intentions, but it never works out.
Never.
Sorry, broccoli. 1 and maybe like 5 bags get used. Also,
green beans. Are you going to say green beans?
Yeah, green beans.
Okay.
Green beans might as well. We just might as well buy them mushy. You know.
Yeah. But if I do get my hands on them, I will make some really good green bean salad. But
I've seen you get your hands on green beans before. It's been
Wink.
really, really crazy.
I'm not even sure what that means.
I have no idea. It just seemed like a really weird thing to say, and it was. But also, heads of lettuce. You started doing the wedge lettuce.
We were making the what is it called? The wedge
salad.
Yeah, so you chop it. Oh, it's so good. You can make them yourself so easy. Just get some blue cheese, the crumbles of the blue cheese.
Yes.
And then we put black pepper and then bacon.
Gotta have the bacon.
The pre-made bacon at Trader Joe's, so easy. Just rip it up, throw it on there.
The bacon bit.
Bacon bit is good. Yeah.
Not actual meat. I don't know what that thing is.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably a soy of some sort.
Made in a lab.
What are bacon strips?
That's for dogs.
That's for dogs.
Yeah.
I bet it's the same lab.
Probably the same lab. Yeah, it's probably the same. Yeah,
There's
exactly.
just 2 different packaging that goes one direction or the other.
There's probably less cardboard in the dog one. I'm thinking it's probably more natural.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm Nikki Davis, licensed comedian and stand-up esthetician, and this is Sandro Yocolano, my co-host.
I'm her co-host.
I feel like I forget to announce who we are. Like maybe we should make that a staple of like starting the show. Does it matter? Do you think people? No. Okay.
I don't think any of this matters.
Right. I don't think none of this matters.
None of it matters because all we're here to do is just to make money for the government.
Well, are we doing that?
And foster things. Well, I mean, we pay taxes however we get them in there.
Yeah.
And we're also this is all a social experiment. They had no idea that like when they created the earth and we're like, hey, let's watch these little ants with super intelligent brains. Well, I guess they are superhuman brains. Yeah. Let's do this. They're like, oh, what will they do? Will they create agriculture? Will they make cities? And they had no idea that people would do podcasts.
How high are you? Just out of curiosity.
I smoked weed up until we started talking.
All right.
I'm still smoking it right now.
I feel like we're are you describing kind of like the vaults? We're watching that. What's the show we're watching?
Oh, Fallout.
Have you seen Fallout, Guest? No?
No.
Do you like pre-apocalyptic? That's us now. Do you like how do you say it? Post-apocalyptic. I should be able to say it. I'm born again Christian family.
It scares me.
Yeah, it does. This one, though, it scares me too, but it's still watchable.
We'll save it for next fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we make it next fall
happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
You're gonna need something to watch in the vaults.
Yeah.
It's gonna get boring down there.
Yeah. I figure what I'm gonna do to escape all of the post-apocalyptic drama is die.
Oh,
I'm just gonna die.
Okay.
Everybody wants to go to the vault, get in there. Oh my God! I hope you have a bunch of canned meat for everybody and stuff. I'm just gonna die.
Listen, if you change your mind, I got some land in Mississippi. All right.
Okay.
Damn, that's a solid offer.
Yeah, and also land in Mississippi. That's just like a power statement.
Land in Mississippi. Hell yeah, it is.
It's the last place that's going to go under. I'm telling you, it's safe.
I feel like your family is from oil.
I know a place.
Yeah, you know a place.
See, I know a place. That's all you have to know.
I know a guy, I know a place. Yeah. All right. Well, maybe you can trade your Joshua tree. We got to build a vault underneath the ground, though.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
There is a place not too far that, like, if you drive by it, all you see is like a door and like a little like archway.
Mm-hmm.
It's just they're underground.
Where's this?
This is like, I don't know, a few miles or maybe like a mile or two, like
in the
north
desert
of us. Yeah.
Oh,
north
okay.
of us. Like there's like people that, they do that.
Think about this though. I just thought about this just now.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was thinking about it. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, no,
Yeah.
just the word this.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, you got to do the timing has to be right.
About
all right.
that.
Yeah, think about this after I mention it.
Okay.
Disneyland, they have like an entire city underneath. We could all live at Disneyland, just eat frozen bananas.
Ugh.
Here's the thing. I don't think they would let anybody in there.
You don't?
I think Disney wants everything to themselves.
Yeah, that's
and probably all the employees that they have down there already.
That's what I was thinking. The employees would be taking
They're going to go right. Yeah,
real
exactly.
estate up.
Yeah.
That's or they just charge you like extra for the tickets.
Oh yeah, they would definitely charge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then they would charge you for the food while you're in there.
$20 for a turkey leg.
Yeah, $20 for a turkey leg, and then oh my god, I remember it was like a joke for a while, but like there literally is a $17 hamburger, and that's just in LA. So
that's not even.
It's not. No.
That's not even expensive.
No, not anymore.
Right down the street, a hamburger is $20 at Saddle Ranch.
Yeah, so over there they're like $35.
Oh my god, what?
They're like $35.
Oh, at Disneyland?
Yeah, it's anyway.
That's
but
offensive.
honestly, I get acclimated and I adapt to the price of food because food and travel, I never like. It's like whatever.
You don't look at
eat it. Yeah, because it's those are things you don't regret. Unless you're in Italy and you eat a bunch of pasta and you start vomiting at 4:00 in the morning.
That happened.
But that's when you regret it.
That happened to you?
Yeah, it happened in Florence. I don't even know. It was an orange creamy sauce of some sort.
It was a carbonara, pasta carbonara.
Oh, okay.
I think it was the egg yolk.
Oh, right.
And maybe
it's
it was
a different
like
pasteurization out there.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a different processing, and
I think they went right past the pasteurization because
it's you raw dogged some cream.
I totally did.
Yeah.
And
that should be Italy's like raw dog and cream.
Raw dog and cream.
Yeah, it was.
That's why our nickname became Sweet Cheese.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was making my own sweet cheese, and then I woke you up.
Oh yeah, I heard the splattering sound, and I woke up, and I was like, no. I woke up and I go
on like marble floors.
Yeah, and I was like
from the 14th century.
Did I say something like "What's going on" or like
"What are you doing" or something?
What are you doing? What's going? What are you doing or like something like that? What's up? Yeah, and then you just went. No, I'm just vomiting.
No, I just thrown up.
Oh yeah, just throwing up, and then like you threw up again, like just throwing up, like it's very matter of fact.
Then I threw up, and then the next stop was the bidet. Got to fill up the bidet with your vomit. And like, damn it!
You were so happy because you were like, oh, I got to the toilet.
Got to the toilet.
That's like a really seldom thing people get to.
Then I got to the sink.
Then you got to the sink. That's right.
Mm-hmm. Another place you have to empty out.
Oh my god!
And then I think I finally got to the toilet.
Right. Yeah.
And this poor guy, he stayed up all night and cleaned it up. That's
not
how
all night. It was like 20 minutes. Of
whatever,
like
and it smelled
vomiting.
really bad.
Yeah, but it's fine.
This sounds like a romantic trip.
I know.
Are you guys bragging? I mean, I'm single, but geez, rub it in. You went to Italy.
You got a man picking up your throw up?
But that's what I'm saying. Even there, like, yelling, the smell of poop. Because in Positano, it was like they have sewer systems there, so it just smells like shit and like farts. But it didn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
Because you're like, I'm still going to eat anyways. No, who cares?
That's like New Orleans.
Yes, it's exactly like New Orleans. Like hot garbage.
I had, thrown up into several receptacles.
Oh my
God.
God.
When you think of it. And also, that's a good thing they do the drinks there. They serve them in things that you can later vomit into.
That's hilarious. Oh my God.
Have you said that on stage?
It's really economical.
That's
I just
really
thought of
funny.
it now with your story.
That is, yeah.
And then just hand it to somebody.
Up were the very things, that I was throwing up.
That is really genius, actually. I never even thought of it. It's like watching those videos where they teach you how to fold when you're like, I didn't know how to fold a fucking pair of pants.
Oh yeah.
I should have been vomiting into my cups in New Orleans this whole
as
time.
Soon as you said that,
the Bourbon Street reboot.
It was perfect.
Yeah, the Bourbon Street reboot. I love that. It's still got it's still like 20 proof, right?
You mean the streets?
No.
Yeah, the streets are alcohol at this point.
I know.
Man, that place. That's such a funny visual. When you said that, I immediately thought of a yard of like, that's hilarious. That's like a really like economical, efficient way to drink.
It gives you all the room too. I mean, it's exactly the amount that you had.
Yeah, and people making funny, like, why are you saving all your old ones? It's like, you'll see. It's like
The night is young.
Yeah, the night is young. Yeah. The reboot. I got you right, because then you gotta get drink number 4 after that.
Yeah.
All right, I think. All right, I don't want to jinx stuff here, but we're going this way, headwise. So I think maybe it's time to bring the guest out.
Oh wow,
she's
someone's
pulling
taking
focus.
Authority. Wow,
She's pulling focus.
You know what? You're kind of right.
From the unseen.
I like it though. I like it.
I dig it.
She's already got us going, so this is good. So tonight we're going to talk about cellulite. We're going to talk about, what causes it, what things we can do.
This is about me.
This is definitely
about
that
you. Y'all thought of me for this.
No, I didn't.
You know what? First person that comes to mind.
No, you were thought of first, and then this morning at about 11 o'clock, I was like, cellulite. Let's just try it. I don't know. And then I did a lot of internet surfing. So, so we'll talk about cellulite, and then maybe we'll do a little of our own self-treatment. But let's bring out our guest. Yeah, so this guest, I think I've known her for at least 10, 11 years. Like, I think we started similar, like
10
years. Yeah, that's how long you've been.
Think of it today.
Yeah. And you invited me on one of your shows, and you were wearing this cute little flouncy dress, like from Mississippi, I'm assuming.
So that was my first show that I ever.
Was it
was
really?
My birthday.
I was on her first birthday show.
Yeah.
That's amazing. All right. Well, let's bring her out. She's super funny.
Wait, her first birthday? You were
She was funny right out of the womb.
I was killing
This is fast tracking. Okay. I like it.
All right. So coming to the couch right now. Start clapping for Carlisle Forrester.
What?
Yay.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for dressing for the occasion. Thanks for pajamaing.
That was what I was most thrilled about.
Really?
I mean, just wear pajamas. Yeah. That's all I'm ever trying to do.
I love that. And you have really cute taste in pajamas too.
Yeah. Well, this is whatever I wear whenever I'm pretending to be Paris Hilton.
I was going to say, it looks very juicy.
Yes.
Yeah. When you're pretending to, does she still wear this?
I mean, she does. I think she has like her own tracksuit line, which is not this one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
You were on that show, by the way. I mean, I normally don't even talk about this comedy
Thank
shit, but like
you.
I watched the fuck out of it just so I could see you on it.
My one TV credit. Thank you for bringing it up.
That was
Nikki.
amazing. Yeah.
Cooking with Paris. Watch it before they take it off Netflix.
Yeah. Oh, is it still there? Yeah.
I think. I haven't checked.
I liked it though. It was just so like, it was Paris.
Yes.
I don't know.
She's really sweet.
She seems like she would be nice.
Yeah. She doesn't say a lot.
No.
Yeah. That's why the impression is not more, because that's how she talks. Like, she only says 1 to 2 words at a time.
Yeah, you were mentioning that. You said something that she saw somebody. Was it you with their stomach? Is that like?
Oh yeah, because I had on a crop top
Yeah.
the day of the shoot, and she just pointed at me and she goes, "Abs." And I was like, did she compliment me or burp? I'm not sure what that sound was.
Either way,
Do it
it sounds like
again.
really efficient again. Like,
Yeah, it's
just
very
abs.
economical. Yeah, say it again to in her voice.
Abs.
I love that. And you even kind of look like her, like with her, like you have.
I'm
like,
available on Cameo.
Yeah.
I'm cheaper than her.
That's
so.
a really good idea, actually. Well, thanks so much for coming. She also wore. I'm obsessed with it. She wore fuzzy slips. Yeah. Oh, thank you for showing.
I mean, I'm
Yes.
really getting cozy, y'all.
I love it. Some people they take it on. Some people they just sort of don't embrace it.
I'm at your couch.
Mhm.
It's meant
This
to
is
be.
all of my stuff from home, by the way. I bring all this stuff, not the sofa.
Loves it.
You
Yeah.
bring the sofa everywhere.
We bring all the furniture.
Yeah.
But yeah. So how's it going? Things are good.
Things are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Should we do more small talk?
Yes.
Okay.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I should have said that. Thank you for
Hey.
bringing that up. Yes.
When we came in from outside earlier, it was getting a little hotter out there.
That's the worst small talk I've ever heard. He's not good at it.
I'm not good at small
I
talk.
hate it,
I don't know.
actually.
But,
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Keep it smaller. Make it smaller.
My childhood was. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
That's small talk about big talk.
Oh my God.
I think that was. No.
Producer Alex is saying no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving
Okay,
on.
moving
Oh
on,
wow, we've
moving
been
on.
told to move on.
Moving on. Another great improv.
Oh, that's improv. Oh yeah, we do. I'm learning improv from Sandro, and so we've come up with what?
No but.
No but.
Yes, and what's your point?
Good improv.
Good improv. That's also like somebody says.
Yeah, go ahead. Good improv.
Hey.
What's another one?
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Like if somebody like says like, hey, welcome to my pharmacy in Australia, you just go, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
And then
I just blew up the whole world.
yeah.
So that you can't top that.
Yeah, because there's no topping. There's no escalating, blowing up the whole world.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is various forms. And then also moving on is another good one.
Moving on. Yeah.
Yeah. Or
what's moving
anyways.
Or my favorite is hold on a second.
Yeah.
I got to think about this for a minute.
Yeah. Give me a second to think about
Can you
it.
come back to me?
That would be the funny. Give me a second to think about this. No.
I feel like I would do that. I would just panic and just be like, oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Did you ever take improv?
I did. I took 2 classes at Second City.
How much did you hate it?
I didn't hate it. I just didn't love it. Like I wasn't that good. They weren't really that good.
Nobody was good.
I was sweaty all the time.
Nobody's ever good.
Yeah.
And you're just like shelling out money to like pretend to be a lion or whatever the fuck on your Saturday when you're not working.
Improv down to its fucking roots.
They're like, you need another tier of intro. You're like, oh God.
Yeah. Another tear, like crying. Oh my God. Yeah. But the thing is that like they got into it so much, but like when you do stand up or you're hanging with your friends and you're riffing, like that's like the improv too. Like doing that whole like, hey, get into, like they indulge themselves a little too much.
And don't go for the joke, obviously.
You don't go for the joke, you go for the real thing. But the real thing is still aimed to be funny.
Right.
So it comes off kind of corny sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Everybody talks about, everyone wants to be a proctologist in the suggestions or in the first few classes. Prostitutes, gynecologists, yeah, anything to do with the butthole.
Mm-hmm.
How? Where did you take it?
UCB.
UCB. How many?
Which I'm not shitting on them, but it was just like a lot. And then I finally quit because I was legit in a class with this guy that we were supposed to practice or something. We were hanging out outside of the class, and he told me that he believed that women are not funny, and not only are they not funny, but they're like inferior to men. And he had been on Dr. Phil talking about this. He was like a character. He'd written a book. It was called like, I want to say it was like, I don't want to like pub his shit, okay?
Yeah, right,
But it was like a cheesy name. I like Googled it and I was like, wait, this is the guy I'm in fucking class with? The guy that sat down with Dr. Phil and just talked about that like women are shit, women are this. So I asked to be moved because I didn't want to like improv with this fucker anymore. And I think I had like a credit for a while and I just like never went back. I was like, fuck it.
Oh, I see.
Like, because it was like 2 classes left before I found out that this asshole, and I was already like hating it because it was like Saturdays when I was like off from my like whatever bullshit restaurant job, and I didn't want to go like crawl around on the floor and growl on my days off.
You don't want to zip zap zop in the morning?
It zip zap zop. Oh my God, you're giving me trauma flashbacks.
So this dude went on Dr. Phil and talked about
how women suck.
He's
like,
a legitimate like misogynist.
Yeah, he was like known for it. He like wrote a book about it. It was like
he wrote a book about how much he hates women.
I'm sure like nobody read it, but
so then he got like a little bit of fame and then came to LA and then decided to do improv. Like that's
so typical actually.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I got a point of view.
But I didn't feel comfortable. And I remember I like shared it with the school and they were like, yeah, of course. Like you don't have to be in class with him anymore. But then I just never went back because I hated it.
And then he became a very famous stand-up comedian. Oh, yeah. And now his name is, I'm just kidding.
I've never heard from him again.
Wow.
Yeah, luckily he's not.
You can't last too long. You got to keep your misogyny under wraps a little bit in this town. You know what I mean? You can't
You're supposed to do
wear it on your
something
sleeve
first and then have it uncovered.
Yes.
And then hopefully you still have several million to kind of just, live the rest of your life in.
Yeah.
That's the whole game. That's the whole point.
You got it all figured out, babe.
You have to work, not for the riches, work for the severance package.
Oh, I like that. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Don't work smart.
You're not working for the weekend. You're working for the rest of your life so that you don't have to work anymore.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't work.
And thanks That's the other improv.
And thanks. Yeah. Oh, I like that. That's a very grateful improv.
Yeah,
and thanks.
Yes, exactly.
That's a new improv hybrid they
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
It's gratitude as well.
Yeah.
I like
Scripted,
that.
yeah, unscripted reality.
We should start our own class on bad improv. I think that would be fantastic.
Oh, that'd be. But we have to still charge people a lot of money.
Oh, absolutely.
'Cause
What
the
is it
jokes-
like?
the
$4?
jokes
There's,
always
there's the
fun.
tiers. There's got to be the tiers.
Yes. Yes.
You got to work
And
your
then
way
the
up from.
tiers.
Oh,
And then
the
tiers.
tiers. Yes,
Yeah.
and there's always the tiers. Yeah.
And we have to audition people. Not everybody gets to pay for tuition.
Yeah, that's how
yeah.
they get you. They go, no,
Yeah.
you got to pay the introductory price again.
Mhm.
You know, the bigger
Oh.
one, yeah, you failed. So you got to
there's
do
an
that one
activation
again.
fee.
Oh my
Sorry.
God.
Like, activation fee. Like just put me in the
I
book.
only went to two different. I went to level 1 and level 2, so they were both equally as expensive, and it was basically like 2 level 1s.
Okay.
You know,
And that
And
was
what
for
about
Second City.
the Second City.
what about acting class?
I have
Did you
not
go
taken
that
any acting
route?
classes. No.
See, because I've taken my
You've
fair
taken-
share
yeah?
of those as well.
And how does that go?
Oh my God. Whenever I first came out here, I had this acting coach that would make me. So we had the performance that we would do, like the showcase where like casting directors and producers would come. What these people are actually casting or producing, nobody knew. They were all men. The scene that I was cast in to do over and over again was the orgasm scene from When Harry Met Sally.
No.
You know, in the
way.
deli?
Yes.
But like this acting teacher, she would have me do it in like a way that's totally unrealistic. She'd be like, I want you to jump on the table and I want you to take your shirt off and I want you to just grind and throw the menus in the air. Like it was just like,
No
it's so
way.
unrealistic. And I would do it week after week after week for the showcase. And it was like this known thing. And of course, why do you think they wanted me to do that? I mean,
now
I was
you
like,
can't have an orgasm unless there's an audience.
Yeah. Unless there's at least 4 casting directors present. Casting for what? Nobody knows.
Casting
But
what?
like,
Casting.
but this was the weirdest acting class. It was like in the valley above like a strip mall, and
Where in the valley?
pretty next to Casa Vega. Have I said too
okay,
much?
so it's on Ventura Boulevard.
I mean, this was criminal.
Whoa.
It was yeah. This would have been like 2000s.
How long did you stay there?
Back there. I mean, I was there for like a couple years.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
trying to
it's a
get
good
booked off that
experience.
showcase.
Oh,
So was it something that like they wanted you to do? Was it your represent your manager or like your
They would cast it. Yeah, I think she was like referred to me from a manager that was like,
Okay.
she's the best. And it was because of these showcases, because people would really get work. But she was the one like passing out the scenes, and every week it would be like she talked like this, like her voice would be like, "Okay, Carlisle, and this week When Harry Met Sally," and I'd be like, "Oh, again, I don't want to do that. I feel weird." Like, and I'm telling you, at this point, I was fatter because I had like just come from Mississippi, so I had like D's. Okay,
Oh, whoa.
like I was very corn fed. And when you're younger, you're just like plumper
Yeah.
and you're just like popping out of things. So
Same
it was
here, yeah.
clear. You get it, Sandra. You remember those days.
Oh yeah,
But like,
still do.
Yep.
I would be like, I don't want to do that scene. And she'd be like, I don't understand why you don't want an acting career. I don't understand. Like, that's like how she
Oh
was like
my
one of those ones
God.
where she was the god. Everybody looked up to her. It was like a cult.
And you can't question them.
And then finally, whenever I got away, it was literally like they were calling me. She was like, "Where did you go? I don't know. The showcase is Thursday. Are you coming to do this?" And I was like, "No."
They're just waiting for you to come do your orgasm scene.
can't
They're like,
do the
she should
orgasm
be here
on the
any second,
table.
you guys.
No, but it was like a legit. Like I remember one time Brad Pitt randomly came
What?
with somebody on a Thursday.
How bizarre.
So yeah, he seen me.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't think I was doing it that night.
But you took your clothes off for that
No.
I
one.
wonder if it's
no.
like that thing too, where like that's like, dude, you got to come out, you know, and it adds like legitimacy to the thing, and it's maybe it's a friend of a friend coming out just to see, you know, or it could be like a totally legit business. And,
They said legitimately actors, like supposedly Brad had taken there and he was like coming back to visit or whatever.
There's no
I've heard of-
fucking way Brad Pitt would go to anywhere near Casa Vega.
I'm telling
even
you.
for Mexican food.
I'm telling you, this is a lot.
That is crazy.
This was a crazy
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah, I've just heard so many stories about it and about acting classes that it made me not want to take it. And also, like, I've been told, like, sometimes they can ruin your acting because it's like they get in your head about the acting and
Yeah.
you know, Maybe I'll wait till somebody's like, you know what, you really need an acting class. And then I'll be like, and thanks.
I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh my God, have you taken improv?
Yeah.
And then you're done.
Mm-hmm.
I think it helps you like you talk to other people that are doing the same thing or maybe it, oh God. I remember like I audited like, I don't know, 5 or so. I'd never actually like enrolled in any of them, but even just auditing them and being around some people, they were like, they couldn't hide like just how like bitter they were or like angry with it, negative. And I get everybody's, around with it, but I don't know if I could like just sit through like an 8-week course.
There was definitely like one day of like rage release where everybody was just like screaming into the abyss.
Like, rage therapy or
just
like
letting go of all. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like an exercise.
That does sound good.
I don't want to do that with other people around.
Yeah.
We just watched a cult documentary where they did that and it didn't turn out well.
Oh, yes.
Which one?
Yeah.
Dude, this sounds familiar.
Synanon.
The Synanon.
I think I've seen all of them.
You should watch it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm obsessed.
And then what's the other one we just started?
About the Duggars.
Yeah, we gotta get into the Duggars. Yeah.
We're going deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just are leading into the pedophilia, like right at the end.
I never have gotten into that one.
I didn't see any of the Duggars.
Yeah, I had
because
no
it's,
idea.
My family's born again Christian, so I was like instantly turned off to it.
Yeah. Too close to home.
Too close to home, literally. And but I guess there was some touching from one of the brothers to the other girls, and
this is all speculation, by the way.
Oh, is it?
I mean, it's
Okay.
court documents, but I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, okay.
So I can't speak to the validity of any of this.
You
Until we
watched the
see it.
trailer and seems like you have a pretty good handle on
I
it.
know exactly what's
I
going on.
think it's the Duggars.
We're
Maybe
also-
it was the Bluggers.
Yeah, we're
I
also
don't know.
not sponsored by pedophilia, so we have to.
That's true. We're not supposed to
block
talk
out
about
that
it.
word.
Yeah, we're the
Are
Duggars.
they interested?
They've been banging down our door.
Are you careful with our door? Does not need any banging down.
That's true.
Because that's disgusting.
Our door is wide open.
It's wide open.
You got money?
We have a door that's open.
We
I don't
have an
know.
open door.
I'm not
open door policy
I'm not
to your
good
money.
improv.
Yeah, good improv. Yeah, there you go. See,
Yeah.
it works every time.
It's a good saver.
Speaking of good improv, which isn't, do you guys want to talk about cellulite for a sec?
Speaking of topics that you have,
Yeah, speaking of topics, how do you feel about cellulite? Our guest, she's here now, so you can see her, Carlisle. She didn't have any cellulite.
They checked me at the door. Apparently, Nikki, this is like her new friend criteria. This is a really
you can only have
odd
so
way to go
much.
about it.
Yeah.
All this production. You could have just had me drop my pants the
I know,
last time
this
I saw you.
This is not even a real podcast. But yeah, so you haven't struggled with it.
I haven't. Can I tell you, there is something I heard. I heard that Diet Coke drinkers have more cellulite. And so if you're going to drink a Coke, ladies, listen up. You drink regular Coke.
Yeah.
Because Diet Coke, really any diet soda has formaldehyde in it.
Yes.
Which preserves cellulite.
Oh my God.
So I
you
learned
heard it here,
this.
you guys.
I learned it a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I've always had regular soda, which people think is crazy. I don't do diet soda.
Neither
Look
do
at
I. Yeah.
No cellulite.
It creates formaldehyde in your brain too.
Really?
Aspartame is so bad for you. It is so bad. People are chewing gum all the time because it makes the gum last a long time for the flavor, but it's so bad for you.
It just eats holes in your brain.
Yeah. I mean, I know people who have had like neurological issues, like from just because they're on diets. And so they do nothing but drink the diet sodas and diet drinks and diet whatever.
So when people die and they have cellulite, their cellulite would last longer and decompose slower than somebody else's. Because the
really
formaldehyde
sad.
itself is what's like holding it.
I have not heard that though.
That's a pro, I would say. You know, you're living longer. Look at you.
Yeah, it's true.
Look how positive you are. You know, it just
it is, yes.
it's not all bad.
No.
That's what he's saying, really.
It's an airtight coffin.
Yeah.
I mean, you have as much time. It's up to you if you want to decompose.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, maybe we should start drinking diet sodas.
All right.
I'm just thinking about. You should think about your life. Yeah, but I'm thinking about.
You're thinking about your
past.
death.
Yeah, my death.
Well, I didn't know that it affected your cellulite. That's super crazy.
That's
so
wild.
Keeps it just locked up so you can't burn it off.
that's insane. It's just, I'm not surprised, but that is such every time we do this show, I learn something new from the guests. Like first of all, this is like a book report for me. I mean, I've been doing skincare for 25 years and I don't know everything. So I have to go, why am I talking like Carlisle? Like,
It'll rub off on you.
Because Nikki just learned how to speak.
Yeah.
And this is just, every time we do this AI normally.
Yeah.
The other podcasts have all been just AI.
I haven't even been here.
No, she hasn't even been. It's all been holograms. But
artificial
she's here for the
unintelligence.
Wow.
Yeah. Artificial stupidity. But
yes.
yes, and so anyway, so that was really like, I love that you just contributed that. That's amazing. And it happens almost every time somebody comes up with something that like I didn't even think of, and it's super like amazingly mind-blowing. So thank you for contributing that.
It makes sense too. Like formaldehyde is a preservative in that way. Like I'm just mind blown by this. This is fucking crazy.
I know.
Holy shit.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were going to make a joke, so I waited.
No, I wanted to, but I can't.
He does this. This is more. You do this more often lately, where you'll just be sitting there, and I'm not sure if a joke is coming, so I'll wait. And then he's like, "No, I'm serious." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it doesn't happen that often. So
sometimes it's not all jokes.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not all jokes.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. That's my other improv. Okay. Sure.
That's a good one.
So what causes cellulite? So
Nikki, what causes cellulite?
Thank you for asking, Sandra. That's really important. And we pretend like the notes aren't on the other side of me.
Okay.
But as the cells, when you're fat, first of all, gaining weight can increase this, like your cellulite, because your fat cells are going to push up against your skin, and it's going to, you have connective tissue that pulls down, right? Mm-hmm. The connective tissue is also called fascia, right?
Like the one that goes over the muscles, like
yeah,
the
exactly. Yeah. And so then the fat sort of peeks out of that, especially if the fascia is too tight. And so that's one way that it can happen. So when you happen to gain weight, it pushes up. And you can do things like endermology, massage, and we brought cups for cupping to do that, because it increases the circulation and it also loosens. I just skipped like 14 pages of information that I looked up, but it's more important that you hear this now.
This is like you went over it just now?
What?
You covered 14 pages of information right now.
Yeah, you missed it.
Wow, that's great.
I actually I skipped past it, but like
we don't need to hear that.
What? Well,
I'm just saying we don't need to hear it then. If you skip past it.
We don't need to hear it. Yeah, okay. I thought he meant like you don't have to give up your secrets.
Good improv.
Yeah, good improv and good improv. So they do create that dimpling, the orange peel look. Oh, I have pictures, you guys. Check it out. Yeah. Okay. So this is not cellulite, obviously. I sent this to Alex, our producer, by the way. I was like, shit, does he have a wife? I'm hoping like he's not thinking this. She's not thinking of what this. And this is like, I think it's like 80% of all women have cellulite, and even men are getting more cellulite because of the hormones in the food. And that's another thing that causes cellulite is hormones. So that's that's a nice butt.
Yeah, but it looks like the same butt. One is just photoshopped and one's
exactly. That's probably what it is. It's probably from like
so
but there you go. There's another one. Yeah.
Nikki.
What?
I sent you that in confidence. Again, we're not making fun of this person. This is my uncle.
No. Hey, they took pictures to put on the internet for this reason. Let's see. Yeah. And this is like, this is a before and after. There's not a big difference on them, but oh man, that's just, it's hard to look.
See, if I clench,
yes,
I'll get a dimpling.
Okay. Yeah.
If anybody wants to picture that at home.
You get like that, like stay away from my butthole.
Yeah,
clench.
I can make the dimples come like that.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
All I see in this is like
cool party trick.
Yeah. If you have to fart, do this.
Yeah.
Nothing's getting out of there, No.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. You're holding it
butt
in.
Cheeks, yeah.
All right. So then we'll just stop on this for a second. But what if you can have cellulite when you're skinny? Being skinny does not matter. Although it does increase with your weight gain. What makes cellulite worse? Let's see, larger
Diet
fats.
Coke?
What's that?
Diet Coke?
Diet Coke, absolutely. Yeah. Seriously, hormones and chemicals, your body tries to push stuff to your fat, right? So when you have poisonous shit in your body, your fat is collecting all of that stuff, which is also, I'm getting off topic here, but I've been doing skincare and for so long that sometimes when I work on an overweight person who's like very obese, I think, I'm going to get in there and massage their neck and shoulders and I'm going to grab it really tight. And they're usually the most sensitive because of the inflammation and all the toxicity that's been like, your body goes, here you go. It's all going to the fat. So, yes.
That's why it always bothers me. And people know what they're doing. When someone knows that you're overweight or have fat on you, and somebody always walk by, hey, what's up? And if they pat you on the shoulder, they're cool. If they go for like right here near your kidneys, like on your love handles, that hurts. That hurts, not just emotionally, but like it physically hurts because like the fat.
Oh, if you have a love handle, you mean?
Yeah, because like the fat itself hurt. Like,
we wouldn't know.
Reason,
Carlisle and I wouldn't know. But yeah, I'd say Carlisle and I wouldn't know what you're talking about. But
love handles?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you can't handle love. But the thing is,
I've had it. I hate whenever people grab you there.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like a part of like, what are you doing?
Or
like,
the back of your arms, like your wings.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's parts where people get a hold of you, and like it's a weird feeling to grab. If that was muscle, or you think they grab your arm, it's different. But that's like,
I feel like that's just shaming. Like, hey, check this out that you have this.
Oh yeah. Definitely. It's like when
they're top dogging you.
Yeah,
exactly.
I like that. Yeah.
Well, that is a top dog because when people are like, "Hey, what's up, big guy?" and I'm like, "All right." There's literally no need to say big guy.
Big guy. Yeah.
Ever.
Who says
like,
that?
It doesn't make people feel good, you know?
I've never even noticed any of that happening.
No,
I'm sorry if it's happened to you.
No, it's not happened to me. I've said it to women.
Oh, you said it, hey, big guy. He doesn't have any friends in the comedy community.
Anywhere. But it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm glad that you don't have any friends. So decreased oxygen supply, which is why a lot of massage is really good for it. But it takes a long time to see the results of the massage. And we're going to show a little bit of how to massage. One way to do it. There's several ways to do it. Your diet, obviously, you were talking about Diet Coke. You know, you want to have things that are like anti-inflammatory vegetables, but things with water. By the way, when you're doing cellulite treatments, you want to flush the shit out of. I know that sounds terrible. I'm such a pro. You want to flush. You just want to flush. Like you want to drink so much water that like you feel like you are peeing too much, because once you get the fluid that's starting to get loosened up, when your fascia starts to get loose, it's got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
So then you got to, first of all, you got to sweep it into the lymph nodes, but then you got to flush it out with water.
That's why they always give you water after massage.
Yeah, because you're gonna get lactic acid buildup as well. Yeah. Exercising helps because I'm just going through things that help, and I'm reading. Exercising helps because of the exercise and the I'm good, Alex. Okay, here's some weird things that because of the circulation. This is something we put it up just a second. Apple cider vinegar is supposedly, according to the internet, so you know it's true. It's believed to help with weight loss and cellulite reduction applied topically or consumed. Okay, I know everybody just did what. No,
can I just tell you, I bought the pills.
Yes.
And I don't even know why.
Yeah.
But they were on sale at Air One.
That's why.
And a lot of things that are not affordable. I saw the red tag. They were like $8. I was like, this is good for you? Yeah. Let's give it a whirl. That's like most of my health and wellness.
It's got a red tag on it though.
Yeah. I don't know why. I'm just like, apple cider vinegar. That's good for you, right? And I'm telling you, I was flushing.
Really?
I mean, it's like it flushes through you. And then I was like, I don't think I need this.
Okay.
I think it's like a weight loss, like if you're trying to like go.
Okay, yeah. Oh, interesting.
Get it loosened up.
Oh, wait, it
was in a pill form.
It was poo that was coming out?
It was just like making me like go a lot.
Poo, like number 1 or number 2?
Number 2.
3.
Oh, okay. Oh.
And it was in the weight loss section.
Oh, yes.
I wonder if there was something else in there as well.
It just said apple cider vinegar.
Because I've drank it in water, and it supposedly helps.
You're supposed to take a teaspoon a day. I heard, right?
But don't take it you want to take it in the water, you're going to ruin your teeth.
Ooh, that's a good tip. I didn't know.
Use a straw too. So
there's benefits not besides just weight loss, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, apple cider vinegar is good for your gut. It helps to alkaline your body. What else does it do?
It's supposed to be antifungal.
Oh yeah, antifungal, the anti-candida.
Yep.
So if you're having candida issues, and that is something you can apply topically if you get eczema or psoriasis or any kind of skin issues. Those are usually caused from candida, something in the gut. It's do you have any of that stuff?
Sometimes whenever I visit back home and go to Mississippi and I'll drink like a lot of sweet tea, I'll get these weird sores in my mouth that I never got before.
It's probably yeast.
And I went to the doctor and it's candida.
Yes, it's yeast. That's what yeast is. So you know what you can do? Tip from my dentist, Dr. Bob. You don't have to get the fancy stuff. You just go and you get like the foot fungus cream. You're
Lovely.
good. Yep. I know. At least it's not the one for your
like
butt.
that, yeah.
I've admitted so many sexy things on this podcast.
Oh, we all
so
do,
far.
and there's no such thing as TMI. So yeah, we appreciate your MI.
I like to, before I leave the house, I just like dabble like a little bit of apple cider vinegar by my ears.
It smells like you already do that.
It does. It does. My sweat has like a certain like vinegary smell to it. I think it's because of all the balsamic glaze I eat. I dip everything in balsamic glaze.
It really does. Though he goes to me the other morning. He's like, "Here, smell. It smells like baby feet." And I was like, "Yeah,
Well,
it smells like the little." Have you ever smelled like baby toes?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like little vinegar toes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gross.
I like it.
I like that you like it because I'm not going to start showering. I'm not going to change it now.
Yeah.
Well, I've already, you know.
You just shower in vinegar.
Yeah.
So I don't know how the vinegar would work on the outside, but you would want to mix it half and half. But when you drink it, you usually want to do, like you said, like a teaspoon in a glass of water is good. If you're dabbing it on your skin for like candida or anything like that, and it does help because the acid kills the yeast on the surface. You would want to do like half water, half apple cider vinegar, cotton, blah, blah, blah. Do it like that. And you could do that with here too, but I think the antifungal stuff might just be better for you just around your mouth, because it's kind of already burning and cracked.
But wait, in your mouth or
on the cracks? When you get those cracked, I've gotten those, and my mom used to tell me it was a B vitamin deficiency. It's not. I remember I had one for I swear to God, it was like 6 months. Did you ever had that?
I mean, I just had it for like all of Christmas because of all the sweet things I was eating.
It's all the sugar.
The whole Christmas break. And I was just like, what is this? It was so painful.
And sweet tea is like a big part of your lives over there.
Yes. And it's like, heroin. You can't go back to the same amount you had before after you quit. That's how people die. That's how they overdose. So I go back home. I'd never have sweet tea in LA. They don't have it.
No, there's no, you have to make your own. You have to make it sweet.
Even that, it's not right. So, but this is like for real sweet tea.
Oh,
like the white sugar,
Oh my God.
Yeah, they have to you have to mix it. You have to put the sugar in while it's still
it's hot.
Oh,
really get
okay.
it
It's like simple sugar.
So it doesn't count to put like sweet and low or whatever in iced tea after it's already done. It's not the same thing.
No, I make my own. Where is it? This is what is this? Some sort of a powder with stevia in it. And then I put salts in it, so I make my own Gatorade.
Oh,
yep. She makes her own electrolyte drink.
That's right.
You're very healthy, huh?
I try, but I'm also like kind of limited. Like I'll do like a few healthy things, and then I just won't do anything else. So like I'm overloading on certain things. Like I eat so much salt, but I have low blood pressure.
Same.
You do too, right?
No, just so much salt.
Oh, so much salt. Okay. You might have low blood pressure.
Maybe.
If you're craving salt, check it out. Okay, so things that have minerals are good to eat. I mean, they're good to eat anyways, but it helps. Minerals, like foods, like fruits and vegetables.
I meant like rocks and stuff like that, like gems.
Yes. Limestone.
Yeah, sorry, I want to clear up.
No, that was a good question.
Okay.
And thanks. Seaweed wraps have minerals, and they also help to detoxify your body.
I hate those things.
I have never had one.
Ugh.
What does it feel like? Does it feel squishy?
Yeah, it's just, I don't like it. It's too claustrophobic.
Yeah. Oh, because you're like wrapped in, and then like they put like the warmer around you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that either. I need to have my hands
I went
out.
to a Korean spa that did it. No shame to the culture.
No.
This wasn't my cup of tea.
You should go to
also-
Weespo.
We're not going to defame any spas. We like spas.
We're not
gonna
being
defame
rude.
any spas. Don't want to do that.
But we're not sponsored by spas.
We're not sponsored by spas.
Could be.
We could
Spas.
be. That's true.
We could be
Next
sponsored.
Reach
up.
out.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, this is the end of the notes? I thought I had like so many notes, and Alex just put a note on there that says, "This is the end of the notes." Actually, that's a really good note. Thank
I like
you.
that. That's a really good note.
That's
Also,
helpful.
it just shows how like the power of the size of your phone and font size.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
You put it in all caps.
You thought it was a novel, and it was like it's just like a really short story.
Okay, so let me just wrap this part up. The last thing that was on there is lymphatic drainage, and that's really the most important part of this whole journey is moving the lymph. I mean, that has to do with what I do with the face. I make people's jaws come out. Yeah, the gua sha is great.
I love a gua sha.
Girl, let me give you a face. Do you know what I do?
I really want to get a facial. I've literally been saying that for 2 years now.
I do non-surgical facelift facial. I get inside your mouth and your jaw. I can like get rid of all of the
jaw massage is no joke.
No, he has the worst jaw I think I've ever worked on. I'm
There's
not
a lot
even
of stuff
kidding.
I don't talk about.
That's true. That's what the jaw stuff comes from.
We're going to therapy.
Yeah.
And that's really helping. But this is like...
We mentioned it in therapy, actually. I was
yeah, that's right.
Well, that's definitely a thing, right? Like your jaw is where you're carrying your tension and just from your day and everything. Because I definitely feel myself at work and just like grinding teeth.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what it is. Anything when you don't feel heard goes in here. This is also in Chinese medicine. And it's a liver point and a frustration point. Your anger goes into your liver. It's all connected. And listen to this one. It's also connected to your pelvic. What is it? Your
pelvic floor.
Yeah, your
PC?
pelvic floor. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes it's hard to do it, but like if you let's see. If you do, you put your fingers on your jaw and then you do Kegels. Sometimes you can feel it a little bit. Like the fascia, I think, is connected all the way up here.
Oh.
From here to here.
Your
and that makes
fascia
sense.
is connected to your vagina?
Yeah, I like that. It's going in the teaser. and then you're just going to go abs. Let's see what other pictures I brought up here. Okay, so this is Kim Kardashian. Oh no, is this a Kardashian?
I don't know who that is.
Well, it looks like she was trying to be a Kardashian. She's got a couple of, it looks like legs and a butt from a different person. I don't want to shame her. It's just...
No, people, but I mean, is that considered, that's not cellulite though, right?
No. That's a non-cellulite one.
Okay.
And this is a Kim Kardashian butt picture.
Yeah.
Even though she claims to be so like body positive, somebody was saying like, oh, this is actually what she's posting, which by the way, why are we so obsessed with the butthole? It's just so much.
The butthole?
Well,
or the whole butt?
Well, yeah, both.
Yeah,
the
I
whole
don't know.
of the butt, because you're looking into the cheeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's back there?
A vagina.
Carlisle. I want you to say
JFK or Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah.
The moon landing.
The moon. This is another person. I don't know her name, but she's also very body positive. But she shows, she's like, this is what you can look like normally, which is super normal, right? I mean, she's a little bit bigger, and this is like with different lighting and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Right.
They're like Instagram versus reality.
Yeah.
I love it though. I have been starting to get like bathing suit and underwear ads where the girls are a little bit meatier.
Oh yeah, they've been doing that.
It makes me like want to buy it because it's like, I figure like I'm not going to necessarily look good in something that Gisele Bundchen's wearing, but if this girl can wear this and she looks hot and she's bigger, I could probably pull it off. And also she's got a little bit of cellulite on the top of her stomach, which is where I carry mine, right?
It's relatable. That's what I have too.
Yeah.
But it's almost like the advertising works.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Unbelievable.
It's like they know.
All right. So here's some of the apparatus.
Is this what you have?
No, God, no.
Cupping by Ashley?
This is like that looks like a weapon. I think you just roll it on this particular thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't tell what that is.
Contouring by Ashley. Okay, so this is one thing that does work. It's called endermology, and it's like a vacuum. It's a suction.
Do you do this?
Is
this your Groupon?
No, it's not my Groupon.
Find Nikki on Groupon.
Yeah, no, I don't have a Groupon, but I do sometimes. I work out of a spa once in a while if I have a cellulite client, and a fat.
Call them that.
Jeez, just joking.
So mean.
No, a lot of. Oh my God!
Just kidding.
No, I had Nikki Hilton. Am I not supposed to say that? She's not sponsoring us.
We're not sponsored by.
She didn't say a fucking word the whole time.
Yeah.
And she has a really long big toe.
It's
second
almost
toe.
like she knew you might say it on a podcast.
See? And she was playing the waiting game because she knew she might have a podcast. Not now, but maybe in the future.
She was like, I'm going to
the
take
long
a guess.
The long con. Yeah. And this was about 10 years ago.
And all you could say was no comment. But she didn't even say no comment.
Nope.
She said nothing.
No, she ignored me, actually.
Good.
So
Good.
I got a little bit
she
hurt.
was into the treatment.
She was on the phone the entire time. And I think she was on the phone with Paris, actually. I was just being butthurt. And you know what? I saw something from Ram Dass that said, like, don't expect love from people. Just be love. And I'm like, all right, fine. I've just been doing it the wrong way my whole fucking life.
I love that.
Do you love that? No, yeah,
that was
yeah, that's so Paris. I love that for you. Yeah. Let's see. No, cancel.
So wait, I thought you were supposed to wear like a suit. When you
you're supposed to wear a
entomology.
suit. This is just the way they're showing it. You usually
Okay.
wear like a
did
pantyhose
one-
suit.
I got off of you know, the Groupon, whatever, it doesn't matter. I did like the lymphatic drainage moon boot thing because
What
it was
is
like
that?
half price or whatever. So I was like, I'll try it. You put your whole legs in like a moon boot and then
Okay.
it does the drainage.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I didn't see a difference.
Well, I mean,
but
you
you're
have
saying
to,
it's everything.
it takes probably a good 4 to 6 weeks before you see
Yeah.
results with any of that.
And also probably not just one.
Never
I did
just one.
Yeah.
No, never just one.
Couldn't afford to get the second.
Yeah, you have to buy them in a package. Even with endermology, it's a suction and it's a roller, which is we're going to do manually. It's way cheaper to do it with it's harder on your arms with the suction cups and stuff. But where was I going with that? Oh yeah, it probably takes 14 sessions before you start to see results.
Oh.
Yeah, so you have to be committed. It's like twice a week for many, many weeks.
Okay.
It does work, but it takes a while for your body to for the lymph system to get, rolling, and it's taking I don't know, it takes time to figure out what to do.
Well, they say the general rule of thumb for that is a 3-month salary. 3-month salary for lymphatic
I've heard
drainage
that.
is that's
Right.
standard.
That's about it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that is
Same.
what
Yeah.
they say that about.
Well, what do you think? Do you want to try some of this with me?
I'll try it.
Okay, cool. Do you want me to do it on you, or do you want to do it yourself?
Feel it.
Yeah. So, okay. So I brought the cupping cups, right? I think I'm gonna. Well, are we doing the back of your leg? This probably is a big enough.
Okay.
Yeah. So Carlisle's got shorts on. This is going in the teaser, bitch. Love the flowers.
Okay.
Let's see. I guess it's just 2 sizes that they give you here. So there's a small one and a big one. And oh god, I love that you're taking your pants off. You guys, if you're listening and not watching, you're missing out. Yep.
You're
Whatever.
missing out.
So
Missing
pale.
out. All right. So why don't I just do it on you?
Do it on me.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But wait, do you have to okay, so you have an oil you're putting on
So yeah, turn around towards me.
because it has to. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, if you want to put your leg up there, Alex, is anything showing that we don't want showing? Okay, let me move my mic over here. Okay, cool. Can you hear me still? Okay, cool. And are you able to see me? Okay, cool.
This is like the one spot that's not shaved.
I'm making a poster of this, by the way. All right, so yeah. Okay, good. Oh yeah, nice. All right, so I just rubbed some oil on her thigh. She did not know this was going to happen today.
I did not.
We only have professionals here on the podcast.
And I only shaved to my knee because,
You're not a very hairy person. I don't shave there either. All right. So actually, can you stand? Because I think I need more flesh because Carlisle is very fit. So I'm going to take the suction cup, right? You feel that?
Yeah.
And then you do you rub it around and you see the red happening. You need a little more oil.
And that's what the endermology machine does?
That's exactly what the endermology machine does. It's just, it takes more work to do this. And you got to do this for probably 3 minutes each section of your body. Let me get a little bit more.
But
Yeah. I know. It feels so good, right?
Very relaxed.
It's actually really good for your nervous system.
Okay.
I don't know why, but it is. All right. I'm not going to show your whole everything, but.
you do this yourself? Is it like a Zen thing when you do it? Do you feel like...
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I haven't done this in a long time. I was doing
No, not you. I'm sorry. I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Your other
sorry.
girlfriend.
Yeah, I was just thinking about something in my head. But no, when you do it to yourself, can you not distract yourself, but you feel like you're not doing it? You can take yourself out of that where it feels like you're present and...
Well, it's kind of a lot of work, really, honestly.
Okay. Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, and then sometimes the suction falls off. And it'd be hard for you to get the back of your own leg, right?
Okay. Even if you're sitting down doing it,
it'd be really hard to get the back of your
Okay.
own leg. Even with the endermology machine I do myself, it's definitely it strains your neck and back a little bit. So yeah, so you do that for 3 minutes on each part of your body that you felt like. Let's see, turn around for just a sec so I can see the back of each thigh and see if there's any difference in the red. So you can see one is a lot more circulation, right? And this one's just a little bit less circulation because
I like how this is if somebody just tuned in now, they're like, why is she interviewing her butt? Why is she interviewing Carlisle's butt?
Because I want to. This was planned.
Okay, do that one later.
Yeah, oh, yeah, all right. Good call. Thank you for speaking up for yourself. I like that about you, Carlisle.
Yeah, you got to...
Yeah.
No, that's
You
good.
have
You have to get
yeah.
both sides because you can't...
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And it's not OCD. It's just symmetrical. That just makes sense. Okay.
Absolutely.
Can it be half lymphatically drained.
No,
That's right.
no. That's true. Oh, wait, this is the big one. Let's see.
That's what happened to Fred Durst.
Yeah.
The lymph biscuit.
Lymph biscuit. How does that actually this one's
Oh.
sticking a little better.
It feels amazing.
So this is the big cup I'm using on Carlisle, and it's moving a little easier. I just used a dry oil on you so that if you just wipe it, Carlisle, when you're done, it shouldn't like ruin your clothes or anything. I use this on my face sometimes, but it doesn't it's not greasy.
I love it.
I'm trying to make the other side as red as this side. Wait, where'd you go? Okay.
Hey, are those the same cups you were using to make those biscuits the other day? So wait, what are those, like silicone, or are they like?
Yeah, these are silicone.
Okay.
You
So
can wash them in the dishwasher.
Okay, that's
it looks
cool.
like. Yeah, look at all the circulation that came up on our other side.
So it's just like all the red. Oh yeah.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
wait, it's like, can you do
be
that
careful
too
also
often?
not to what's that?
Can you do that too much?
That's a great question. I would do this no more than twice a week at first and see
Mhm.
how it goes. Make sure you're not bruising. Don't leave a suction cup on for a long period of time in one place because you will get a hickey. Like,
Okay.
for sure you'll get a hickey.
Okay.
I've seen people with that, with the big red,
Oh, because the acupuncture ones?
like they have
think
like
that should be good.
circles on their backs, and they're like, "Oh, I did cupping."
Yeah.
That's what my grandmother.
I
My
think you're
grandmother
good.
used to
Yeah,
do.
Thank you. Thank you for
Oh, that was
showing me your
amazing.
ass.
Yeah.
That was
Aren't you
so
glad you came? Thank you, Alex.
Yes.
So yeah, the acupuncture ones, they light them.
They have like my grandmother had this thing where it was like a nickel, and then she put like a piece of cloth around it, and then I don't know if it was like kerosene or whatever, just slightly dipped it,
Uh-huh.
and then just lit it, put on your back, and then put a cup over it, and it went out because the area suffocates all the flame.
Oh, because it's suction,
And it's
right?
suction, it
Yes,
pulls
I've heard
up.
of this.
Yeah.
And then they would like let it sit there for like a few seconds. She would like do it up like up my spine, and like maybe if I had like on my back sides if I like had a cold or like an infection.
Yeah, because
or
that
something.
will like help your immune system to
It's
go.
supposed to pull the.
This
I
is
don't know
like
exactly.
some medicine woman shit. I
Totally.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
From
like
the old town. What is
Yeah.
it? The old country.
the old country.
The
Yeah,
old town.
it was like very.
The town of Italy.
She lived in like a village when she first like started like
Your grandma?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
they knew what they
so-
were doing back then.
Oh yeah, totally. There was just things that they were just passed down. It's almost like I like it because it felt like the extent or like the last vestige of like the guy that comes into town and sells all the elixirs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I got all the tonics, all the like the grifters or
what do you call those guys?
Carpetbaggers?
No.
oh yeah, it's
I don't know where. I
Shit.
just
No, I
pulled
think-
that word.
Carpetbagger.
carpetbaggers is like around that time for sure.
Okay.
That wasn't derogatory in
I
any
don't-
way. I'm from the South. Some things that I was taught, they're just, I don't know.
Somebody
no.
was talking about carpetbaggers in your house at some point,
Yeah,
and you
I'm like,
and
is
it
that
stuck in your
bad?
head. Yeah.
I
It's one of
said
those-
it without the R, though, so I don't.
Carpetbaggers.
Is your carpetbagger? See, that's what it feels like. Oh,
Snake oil salesman.
snake oil salesman.
Yes,
Thank you.
snake
There you go.
oil.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
But maybe sometimes the snake oil worked.
Yeah.
Occasionally,
Do people usually grind up snakes for their oil? Is that like a thing, or was that like?
Why are you asking me?
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
didn't live back then.
I thought you knew.
Yeah.
No, I know you didn't live back then, but I
Just I'm
thought.
older than you doesn't mean I was there during the snake oil days.
Well, I know, but
Yeah.
you do drive a carriage.
Okay, your undercarriage.
Good improv. All
Yeah,
right,
I think
My
I-
legs
Forever.
feel so good right now. I just want to say,
Yeah,
I'm
and
like very relaxed.
I'll give you one of the little ones and one of the big ones. I'm going to give you some parting gifts. They're not from Toysher chocolate. Have you ever had Toysher chocolate though?
No.
Oh my God, Toysher. We don't
expensive
sponsor them.
chocolate. in
So this is
Beverly
just
Hills,
a
it's
Dick
worth
Tease
it.
bag
Yes.
here. Just you're like, this was really good.
Yeah, but
What's in
it's
this
not going to
bag
be
is not
anymore.
this.
I just thought you might like these little fancy
So
little.
sweet.
I brought you
Oh
two
my
different ones.
God.
I could have done this off camera,
This
but I
is-
want to show how nice I am.
Look, for my Coachella
Yes.
this week, I'm
Are
not
you going?
going.
Oh, okay. Well, you can do it
Unless
At home.
somebody wants to reach out and
Yeah.
I don't know how.
This will be out next Wednesday. So if we can beat Coachella,
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
It's
And then
tomorrow.
I got you a
When
little
is Coachella
mask.
done?
It's this weekend, but
Oh, is
you know
it?
what's
Okay.
fun? It was last weekend and this weekend. A lot of people don't realize though, save the thousands of dollars. It's literally free on YouTube.
oh,
And then you cast it on your TV and then you're in your apartment smoking, whatever, no
Yeah.
line to go to the bathroom.
It's not hot.
It's better than being there.
That's
It is
way better.
legit better than I had the best weekend this weekend just watching it.
I didn't even know it was on.
It's totally free. A lot of people don't.
yeah.
And you're watching it in like live time, so it's kind of exciting, you know.
That's a
and you
great
can watch the
idea.
playback now too, but it's
Yeah.
very fun to do it live. I don't know if they do the second weekend, but they do.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
when they talk
Yeah.
about like
Yeah,
wisdom.
girl.
When you get like, I wouldn't have had that in my 20s for sure, or like, you know, any younger, or my 30s even. Like, but as you get older, you're like, no, I don't need to go.
Yeah.
This is way better.
I don't
You're
need a
this will be
festival.
more fun.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
about
can
a
not
festival
shower at home.
anymore. Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for this.
You're
I
so
love
welcome.
a sheet mask. Oh my God, if I could just do a sheet mask every day of my life.
That one's got peach and it's got xylitol in it. Xylitol is a natural sweetener, but for some reason it makes your skin moist. And I love that mask so much.
See, you know like what these things mean. I read this and I'm just like, oh, cool, squalene. Like,
The squalene's from olive oil. It's a antioxidant. From
so
olive oil.
I want to always look for things that have xylitol.
Not necessarily. That's
Well,
the
I
only
need
one I've
plump.
ever found. What's that?
I need plump.
Yeah, that plumps you up. That's gonna plump you up.
Bitch
Plump your
needs
shit
a
up.
plump.
Yeah. Yeah. So just, you know how to use a sheet mask, 20 minutes or whatever. You can leave it on. And if you're
I
like
love
me,
you.
you can stuff it right back in the package and use it again the next day.
Mhm.
Thank you, Nikki.
My pleasure. So I gave you 2 of the suction cups too, so you can have your own.
I can do this. So it can be any oil and I can just do this at
yeah,
home?
any oil. You could do any part of your body. Just again, like
Right.
do like maybe 3 minutes on each part of your body. Do it. Sometimes it's good to make sure that you're kind of sweeping the lymph towards your lymph nodes.
Mhm.
So you have lymph nodes here in your groin. You've got them here, and towards the heart. But even just doing this is going to increase the circulation.
Your
so
motions go
much.
towards the heart.
Yeah, if you can, but you probably just do circles, and then maybe if you do end it like towards the heart like that.
Could you do this
Oh.
on your face?
Yes,
You can
absolutely.
do it, so it's
yeah.
safe to do on your face. Okay.
Yeah, there are cupping. That's a whole. We did an episode of that. I think you might have even did it.
Oh yeah, whatever, dude.
But you had a beard, so we
What a
couldn't.
memorable
I
episode.
know.
I remember that one. Those are the ones that like have like the little, they look like bicycle horns.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
What do
Okay.
you do for like this area? You can do
With my hands.
yeah.
Oh, you can
Is
use-
that more
okay.
gua sha?
You can
than-
use a gua sha. You can also use the
just wanna
the
say
cups.
gua sha.
I know. You sound so sexy when you say it. Say it again.
gua sha.
Oh, I love that.
Sounds like
Gua sha.
guava almost. It has like that kind of like,
Mhm.
it's like, oh, that sounds cool.
Tasty.
Yeah, tasty, cool.
Mhm.
And the cool colors with it too.
Mm-hmm.
I want to eat it.
I haven't had a guava in a million years, but
Oh my
I had a
God, let's
gua
go get guavas after this.
sha. I know a great guava place, you guys. Tony's Guavas is so
I know
good,
a
you guys.
Guavas, guavas.
Guavas.
They make the best
No,
mangoes.
it's guavas. You gotta go
Oh,
4
yeah,
times.
yeah, yeah.
What was that show? It was like tacos
Yeah.
from is it Reno 911?
I think it was not.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
so funny.
It's so ridiculous.
But yeah, you could use those. And then also what I do, you know what you should do? You should pop in on my facial massage class I do every other week. You can just pop on and do it for free, but go on my
Yes.
link tree. And I'll show you how to do some facial massage on yourself. And we work a lot on the jawline and the double chin and all
Oh.
that stuff. Yeah.
Oh my God, the double chin, the tech neck.
Yeah. Tech neck.
This is an issue.
I'll show you some great stretches for that.
Do you ever just like see yourself in the reflection of your phone and you're just like, who is that school lunch lady?
Yes.
How
Or-
many chins does she have?
When you were 20, you could do this and look down into a mirror. When you're not 20, you can't do that anymore because you just start seeing all these little things dripping down.
Ugh.
It's the worst. Like for me, it's the worst when that happens because I'm on the toilet and I'm like, oh God, because I'm just like because for body's sakes, I have to like lean over. Obviously, I'm leaning forward. I don't poop upright.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm saying
I'm learning that.
Me too.
Yeah. You have to really get into it,
Uh-huh.
and that's like the weird face because then the whole
I don't know if I want to see a demonstration of this, but
No, I'm not going to. Why would I do that?
I don't know.
No, I don't. We have a Patreon for a reason. I'm gonna
You
get
save
a
it for
point
the
of view
extras.
from the toilet.
Yeah, I love that. Oh my God. Yeah, from inside the toilet.
Yeah, I'm a foodie. It's just I do it on the other end of the food. I like to show
coming
people
out.
what it turned into.
Oh my God. Where did this go, you guys?
Well,
We
we're talking
just-
about cellulite.
And poop and guavas.
Yeah,
There you
guavas.
All right.
This is what improv is about. And this is why we started this podcast. You started it.
Yeah.
But that was an improv on my part. for improv.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
and. Mhm.
Good job.
Yeah, good job. Great improv.
I believed it.
I didn't believe it. So let's say goodbye to our guests. Can we do that?
Was that scripted?
No.
Okay.
Carlisle, thanks so much for coming today.
Thank
You look so
you.
cute with the purple couch, by the way. I just noticed that with the little stuff. And you're amazing. You're hilarious. I don't even know if I meant, yeah, well, we said you were a comedian. So you're fucking hilarious.
Follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
can we find you? On the
Carlisle Forrester on Insta. That's the main one I do.
Okay, perfect.
And hit me up on Cameo if you want Paris to.
You
say
really are
happy
doing
birth-
that?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Girl, that's
That's
amazing.
awesome.
I think
That's
I
awesome.
actually might do it.
Yes.
I love that. All right, cool. We'll definitely do that. And thanks for watching. See you next week and bye.
Super fun times.